Hi, and welcome to the Fat Old Woman. Well, you know, when I started this, my intention was to do everything from the office and not be doing this at home. But you know something? It's still the beginning of the year, which means I'm behind on laundry. Something about the kids being home all day and changing their clothes and leaving them on the floor. So let's just get to it. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood and much happier than I was yesterday, and for that I am grateful. So let's get started. I have my glasses on. I still don't have music to go with, but I have thought about things that I like, so I'm going to start posting links to YouTube videos and whatnot online. So if you go to Facebook and you go to The Fat Old Woman on Facebook, you'll start finding things on there. My website is coming soon, and I'm going to keep having fun with this. I hope you are too. And so let's begin as we always do. Juggling it out a little bit, shaking everything, and I still have this cold, so if I sneeze, I apologize. Assume the position, butt tucked under, knees soft, breathe in. And out, and in, and out, and in, and grab and pull, ouch, and grab and pull, and again, reach up, flat palms out, back behind, and then squish the fat rolls behind, palms up, and then palms down. And then jiggling everything again. Sorry, my hair seems to be getting in my eyes a lot today. Across the body, and in. 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 Stretch out the top of our shoulders, reach up, grab the elbow, switch arms, and switch arms. Reaching out, straighten up. Back to shoulder width, knees soft, sit, slide the hands down to your knees. And just sit for a moment, lean forward, ow, and roll up. You know what's really cool about all of this is I have no fear of saying ow. You know what? If something hurts, I'm going to say ow. But I also want you to notice that while I'm doing this simple thing that we always do at the beginning, that if something hurts, bend over, roll up. Last time, I stop. I stop doing it. Gosh, what a concept. My sister-in-law, the physician, Dr. Debbie, as we like to call her, shaking out, always says, if something hurts, don't do it. I think that is the best medical advice I've ever heard. Assume the position once again, sitting down, arms up and over your body, and then reach across the body and back to the center. Arm up and over, and across, and back to the center. Arm up and over, and across, back to the center, up and over, and across, and back to the center. And quite frankly, isn't that what we tell our kids, our friends, our relatives? I think that was 4. All right. I'm going to go right into a sumo sit. So bring the legs further apart, slide down, and sit. I'm going to push to the one side, but this time I want you to turn to that and lift the toes. That's my toes, not my heel. The heel is on the floor. Then back to the middle and in. Stretch sideways, rotate, down, and in. Stretch to the side, rotate, down, and in. Switch to the side, rotate, down, and back to the middle. Now I'm going to push this way again, put all my weight here on this knee, and then rotate sideways. And I just realized that the camera, rotate back to the middle, the camera looks like it's leaning, and so I apologize if I look like I'm on an angle. And then back to the middle, and sit. Hands on the floor, and roll up. And so, I'd like you, I'm going to stand here and take 2 seconds out here. I'd like you to turn on some music, anything that makes you happy. There's many things that make me happy, many groups that I adore. I don't care if you put on Dora the Explorer music. Oh, I'm going to have to edit that out. I don't care what you put on. If you're a parent, you've got fun music. Now notice I'm swinging my arms side to side. If you're a young person, you've got fun music. I want you to put on music that inspires you, not music that inspires me. For all I know, what you love is big band music. And you know what? That's great music. Way before my time. My in-laws, on the other hand, that was their favorite. Notice I'm just moving my arms up higher. My in-laws loved that music. My husband, really into music of the earlier 70s. Me, I'm 80s music. And a lot of newer stuff. The beauty of higher, even higher now with the arms, the beauty of having kids the age I do is they really get into music. Now, back down to slow, and then staying in one place. Now, I just stopped because somebody was opening the door. So I'm now going to swing back and forth. So, you know those really cool swings and places in amusement parks where it's like a boat. You swing side to side, and it keeps getting higher and higher, and then it goes all the way around, and then back and forth. So we're going to go like this. So it's going 1, 2, 3, and around, and 1, 2, 3, and around. 1, 2, 3, and around. 1, 2, 3, and around. Fun thing about watching these rides, because I don't go on these kinds of rides, is the way people scream. And yet they go on there, but they scream. Around, and last time, 2, 3, and around. Jiggle everything out. And let's go into a nice easy step touch. Twist your torso, one hand swinging across to the opposite side with each step touch. So step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. And notice that as I go across, my left hand touches my right thigh just below the hip. And when I cross the other way, my right hand touches my left thigh. I just keep moving. Back and forth. And if you don't have music on, like I don't, you can do things like, oh, think about the rooms you need to clean and the pots you need to wash, the laundry you need to do, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever your significant other may be. Whether or not you fed the dog. I did forget to feed the dog, now that I think about that. Jiggle it out. Now I'm going to start lifting my knees slightly, but again, notice reaching across the body and touching. Now, why do I do so much across the body? You may be wondering. And the answer is there's actually a very good reason. As you know, your brain has 2 hemispheres, right hemisphere and left hemisphere. And as you know, the left side of your brain controls the right side of your body, and the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body. And so when stroke victims, you can see which side of their brain was affected by which side is not working right. So the reason that you do things that are cross-body, shake it out, is because it builds more connections between the hemispheres. Now, if you're a woman, you've been told by scientists for a long time, back to step touch, that you already have more connections between the hemisphere than most men. And if you're a man, you're probably ticked off that I just said that. All right, get over it, everyone. Do something about it. Cross-body movement, notice I'm crossing across my body even more. Things that you do that are cross-body movement encourage the development of connections between the hemispheres. Jiggle it out. So, by exercising, assuming the position, and reaching across the body and in, and across the body and in, you're actually helping your brain develop connections. And so, in a very odd way, exercise makes you smarter. How about that? Back to jiggling. So, all of you have lives, all of you do things. And, you know, I talk about cleaning this because I don't do enough of it. No, trust me, I'm not one of those OCD people that says they can't do enough cleaning. I don't do enough. Lifting again, touching the knees. I really don't do enough. If I could find someone for whom I could do their laundry and they could come in and clean my house, we'd both be happy, and they'd have clean laundry and I'd have a clean house. I don't know why I like doing laundry. Now we're going to lift our foot and back. But there it is. Hi. Sorry, husband came downstairs and waved. So anyway, bring it back down and going around town. This is going to be a real quick one today because, quite frankly, I have way too much to do, as you do, and it's Sunday. I need a break. But since I was doing a Skype lesson for Irish dance, I need to cool down from that. And so I'm doing this. I had to laugh. My husband, yesterday, or not yesterday, day before I think, turned to me and said, I didn't know I had married. And then he named off somebody very, very famous who during the 70s and early 80s had quite the string of exercise videos. And my answer was you didn't. You married somebody who let herself get fat and is not happy about it and is sick and tired of not being happy about it. And so he suggested that as a family, we'll go join a gym. And I think that's a great idea. But the thing is, I will do weightlifting there. And that's all I'll do. I won't do stuff like this. Which means I'm going to have to stretch before I go. And I'm going to have to stretch when I get home. But at least, to his credit, this place that he all wants us to join is less than 2 miles from the house. And for those of you who think that 2 miles is a big distance, where I live, it's nothing. Coming back to the middle, sliding down, great big sumo sit. And back up. Great big sumo sit. Hands on the floor, butt up in the air, and roll up. Jiggling, jiggling, jiggling. Let's go down to the floor for a moment. Butterfly seat. Those of you who find it obnoxious that a woman sits like this, don't look. Pushing the legs outwards. And the purpose of doing stretching after Hi. Well, it looks like the camera did it to me again.
And this is my third time trying to get a close recorded for this particular video, so I don't know what's going on today. Anyway, the point of all of this is to remember to keep moving, to increase your health, your well-being, your overall life. And so, for the Fat Old Woman, I'm Sharon, and thank you for being here on this journey with me. And remember, as you try things and as you keep moving, if the Fat Old Woman can do it, so can you. See you next time.